It is time to stop tiptoeing, stop straddling the fence, stop dating the idea that you can be successful, and it's time to get married to it. Get married to it, get committed, get all in. You keep dating it, you keep thinking about it, you keep talking about it. It is possible to fully commit yourself to something. It is possible to accomplish what you see in your head, to hold it in your hand. It is possible. The question is, can you give your all? If you want breakthrough, then this must be your moment of release. When you say, Marcus, how do I release? I need to acknowledge what happened to me. I need to acknowledge what they did, what they said, what they did not do, how they lied, how they punctured, how they fractured, how they stepped and stomped on the hope that was in me, how they let me down, how now I've got diminished expectations, but now I'm gonna release it. I want this thing off my back and out of my system, purged from my heart. I don't want to think about it anymore. One day I just woke up and I told myself I would never be broke or broken again. I had enough. I wanted to make sure my mother was good for the rest of her life. I wanted to make sure my wife didn't have to work another day in her life. I wanted to make sure I could sow into my family, that I could advance the human race forward. Why am I here? And the moment that I discovered that, everything began to change. It's time. It's time to break through the disempowering, limited belief systems that we've carried our whole life. There is a future that I desire. I believe in the power of my future. And so if we want to step into this transformative experience, then I need to have a competitive advantage over the competition. Where you say, man, I'm in competition with nobody, just me. And I get that, and I've said that. But the truth of the matter is if you don't do something the other man is not doing, then you're gonna get knocked off. If you want longevity, if you want sustainability, if you want to scale, if you want peak performance, if you're going to do something in your bloodline, if you're going to pass something down generationally, if you're going to be a light, if you're gonna do something that's never been done, then sometimes you're gonna have to get up when you don't feel like it. I refuse to go down. I refuse to stop here. I refuse to let go. I refuse to give in. I refuse to keep living at 50%. Wake up. It is time. It is time for transformation. It is time to unlock resilience and ignite energy and vitality. This is my year that I give everything I have. You've got the strategy, you've done your homework, you've got the belief system. Now just put it in. Stop doubting yourself. You gotta learn to practice self-compassion and remember your past achievements. Everything that was hindering me, all of a sudden, wham, I hit a state of elevation. Everything that was toxic, everything that was not for me, everything that was not life-giving, I can get very clear on the future. I can get my agenda, my targets, and my aims crystallized in my head. You gotta learn how to find your validation from within, that you don't need anybody to validate you, to affirm you, to believe you. First, it starts with you. If I believe in me, then everybody else comes after that. This is the year that I get crystal clear on my values, on my parameters, on my non-negotiables. This is the year that I make an investment in myself. This is the year. This is not the year that I play around with my life. The world can wait, right? Emails can wait. Text messages can wait. The boardroom can wait. The playing field can wait. The court can wait. Everything can wait. And I can get dialed in with what I've been called to do. I can get dialed in with why I'm here. What is my purpose without any outside influences or stimuli? I don't need coffee right now. I don't need alcohol. I don't need an outside stimuli to get my day jump started. I just need to get up and get dialed in. Shake it up, wake up early, man, get up. If you're listening to me, get up, get up, get up, get up. It's time to go. You got work to do. Put away the devices, put away the distractions, put away the outside stimuli and the influences and all of the voices and get dialed in. If you're listening to me, Let this be a moment of transformation and motivation, but let this moment not just move you, but change you to take action. If all I know is the swirl of busyness, distraction, and noise, and people, and voices, and devices, all of a sudden when I wake up and the world is sleeping, I get a different perspective. This is the day that you smile more. This is the day that you believe. This is the day that you see the future. This is the day that you step into hope, that you step into joy. This is the day that you repay people's rudeness with kindness. This is the day that you are not easily triggered. This is the day that you snap out of it. This is the day that you pray for your haters, that you forgive those who have wronged you. This is that day. This is the day that everything is going to change, because change started with you. This is not the year that I sit and wait for destiny to hunt me down. I will hunt everything down that belongs to me. The reason why your days don't go the way you anticipate, you hoped they would go, is because you're stepping into your day without a plan. You are directionless. You are not groomed. You are not prepared. All of us has this power within us, this force of nature that we have not tapped into. There's another level. Life is lived on levels, and these levels are unlocked by taking action. My question to you is, will you take action and do something out of your paradigm? It's your time. It's your turn. The wait is over. Get up and get back to yourself. We can get so wrapped up in the swirl of busyness, distraction, and noise that we lose ourselves hanging out with status quo. Life is not just a game of attraction. It is a game of hunting. It is a game of evolving to become the best version of yourself, putting in the work. What is it that has not been attracted to you? When I understand who I am and where I am, I position myself for attraction. This ain't about the law of attraction. This is about dealing with me first and the dream that God has given me, and the purpose, and everything else will be added. Be not overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. This is the year that I don't make excuses. This is the year that I embrace my non-negotiables. This is the year that if I see it in my head, I can hold it in my hand. Stop devaluing your past achievements. There are things that you have accomplished. There are things that you have overcome. People have neglected you. People have overlooked you. People have underrated you, and you overcame it. Life has hit you as hard as it could, and you're still alive, and you can hear my voice, and you're listening to me now. Don't devalue that. That is an achievement. That is a win. I know that you've got this broad stroke vision and that you see the end game. But there are things along the way that we accomplish that we cannot ignore. I am somebody. I am good enough. I am growing. I am growing wiser. I am growing stronger. There is something more. Whoever you are and wherever you are, if you can hear my voice, you made it another day. And that's something to get excited about. Even if you've lost all hope and you've lost all motivation, I need you to understand that you can recover it all right now. You may not have all the motivation. You may not have all the peace about your situation. You may not be exactly where you want to be. If you can hear my voice, you made it one more day, and that is worth something. You are a moment. You are a memory. Everybody that you encounter today, lives will be marked forever because you brought your A game. You brought everything you could to touch that life. And you may never be here again. So today, give it all you have. This is your time. Make this your moment to no longer be a prisoner of the past. The past is not your prison. The past is your platform to build what it is that you were placed in this world to build. Release your brilliance. Release the idea. Step out. Launch it. Build it. Create it. Imagine it. The time is now. I want to get crystal clear on my level 1 priorities. A wise man once said that our dreams never grow wings in the stillness of the night. They take shape by the moves we make. That failure has come again and again, as sure as night follows the day. But there is no wisdom in our mistakes unless we avoid repeating them. While our future may inspire us, today will define us. This is your moment to decide. Will you continue on living the life that you have lived, or will you unlock your greatest potential? This talk, this moment, this speech, this video is for those who are unwilling to settle for less, those who are done with just enough, those who are done with poverty and lack. You are inches away from the best life that you have ever had. Seize the opportunity.